cooking. And what you see here is cream of wheat with it's been cooking for a little while. It's not instant because I need iron. So this is a good way to get iron with cream of wheat or grits. Okay, so I just stir some butter in and some cream and some sugar. Okay, what you hear in the background is the rain video, because without that I can't block out the outside noise, music, from someone else's TV directly through the wall. You can hear everything, and I'm tired of paying or getting in trouble for copyrights for what's not even inside of this room. That's how cheap it is here. Literally, you can hear everything through the walls. Their TV, my TV, everything they're doing, everything they're saying, every word. So that's why you hear the rain video. You might hear it more often. So back to what I'm doing. This is cream of wheat. Now, you can eat it this way. It's like porridge. It's really good. I don't even really need to taste it. I don't know what that is, but it's coming out of there. I don't know what that is. I don't eat anything that doesn't look familiar. It could be just part of the cream of wheat. Sometimes the grits come like that, and the cream of wheat too. Either way, I don't like it. It's really good when it's cold outside. It's good when it's hot outside. It's just good. And it's nutritious. So when I said I put cream, I literally put heavy cream, not milk, not canned milk. I usually use canned milk. This is the first time I'm using heavy cream because it's what I had available at this moment. Look at that. That's turning out really good and smooth. And it doesn't matter because I like lumps. Because my mom, she used to make us cream of wheat, but it had a few lumps in it. So I'm hoping there's a few lumps in here, because with the lumps, they absorb the flavor of the butter and the sugar and the milk, the cream. Oh, delicious. I love it. It'd be soft on the inside of the lumps, and it's just really good. I like it. I like it like that. People are always trying to they think it's perfect if it doesn't have any lumps. Well, I think it's perfect when it has lumps, and I love it. And this, I don't see any lumps, but maybe if I leave it alone, I might. Well, that actually starts in the beginning. When you first pour it in. I don't know what that is, and I don't care, and I don't want it in my stuff. Like I said, it's probably just from the cream of wheat itself. As you can see, there's a lot of it. It's part of the cream of wheat. I don't care. I'm not eating it. And here you go. Also, this is not good. Do not cook this in a non-stick pan. Okay? Uh-oh, my battery's going down. All right. So I'm going to cook this just a little bit, about 10 more minutes, because I like mine a little bit thicker, and it's going to get thicker by the seconds. Uh-oh, it's doing that already. As soon as I stop stirring it, you got to be careful. It'll get stuck to the bottom, and nobody wants it like that. It's not going to taste good. You won't want it that way. I like lumps, but I don't like it stuck to the bottom. So like I said, this is really good in the winter. Very good on cold days. And nutritious. It's so delicious, though. I grew up on this. And if you can't afford cream of wheat, you better go get some of that Martha White cornmeal mix. Yeah, you can boil it up real good and put some butter and sugar up in there. If you got some kids, don't let them kids be like, Mommy, if you ain't got enough money, you don't have enough help, or you just like doing things on your own like I did when I was young. I liked it to be just independently, not definitely always trying to go to the family's house to eat. No, I didn't do that. Just always sitting around because I know the family's cooking and just bring the kids and they're going to feed them. I didn't do that. I wanted to do it on my own. My mother taught me this when I was very young. So if you can't afford the cream of wheat, and because you like to be independent, you could be in college like I was, going to college and deciding not to bother the family all the time to eat. You need to learn this trick. You need to learn. This is the trick you need to understand. This you can get out of a cornmeal bag. And I guess my son said some young lady was surprised or thought she invented something new. That she did something with the whatever. Besides that, just remember, you get hungry, this will feed you. If you're in college and you don't have a lot of money, or if you're rich and you just want to keep warm in the wintertime, this is perfect. This is perfect and nutritious. Again, nutrition is number one. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off because I think this is a non-stick pan. And I don't think that I want to eat anything that's peeling or might be peeling from this pan. So I'm going to turn this off and let it sit for 5 seconds. Okay, because one thing you'll know if you have a non-stick pan, even though it looks like it's not. Some non-stick pans don't look like non-stick pans. They try to make it look like it's normal, like it's a regular pan. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm sure somebody knows what I'm talking about. They're not all regular. You can tell when you start cooking and stuff is coming up now. You know that was not part of the grits. And I'm not eating that. So be careful with that. Definitely don't put it up too high because when you turn it up, if it's turned it up, it will start flaking or something, the pan. So I prefer the regular pan, regular, which I thought this was. It's claimed to be cast iron. Maybe it's cast iron with a little nonstick on top. Whatever it is, it's almost scrubbed out anyways. Damn near scrubbed it to death. No cussing. And now it looks better. That's something I will eat. I'm not eating that. Yeah, that's better. I'm not eating anything that doesn't look natural. I'm not going to... Alright, so now I'm going to turn this off. And again, it could be because I scrubbed the pan, but you know how I've been using this pan mostly for meats. It could be some of that good old, what you call at the bottom, what do they call it? Right now I'm trying to concentrate on this creamer wheat. I don't think it's that. I think it's, how they say the pan is seasoned. Even after you scrubbed it to death, you have a seasoned pan. Either way, this is for creamer wheat, and I don't want it to taste like any meat that I had, which not saying that the pan tastes like meat because I did clean it out. Either way, it's time for this to come up out of here and come into my bowl so I can put it in my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. So I'm about to eat this right now. Turn it off. I don't know what that is, but I'm done. And this is done. This is good porridge. You can make it thicker if you'd like. It's going to get thicker as it cools. If you don't know how to eat hot food, you need to understand, especially if you see this program and you live somewhere where it's never snowed and it's cold. Well, this is good to eat. And all you got to do when you're eating it, if you're used to being somewhere hot and you don't have to worry about eating hot food, well, you just scrape it off the top as you eat it. You just scrape it off the top as you eat it. You don't never dig down in or you'll burn your mouth. Of course, you'll never get to eat it. So you want to scrape around the edges when you're eating it with your spoon. Just a little at a time in your little spoon, like that. Off the top, like that, Don't ever dig down. Don't mix it up again. It'll just get hot again on top. So like that. I eat hot porridge. And, you don't want to burn yourself. And you're used to living somewhere where it's not cold. And you don't have to eat this unless you just really want to. But it's not like here we eat it a lot because it's cold and we're trying to keep warm. So, and this is perfect porridge. And I'm going to turn it off now.